Hi, Sparkles of Light. It's CherryEnchantress, and this is your daily dust for Monday, March 11th, if you're watching in real time. But it can also be for whenever you stumble upon it. You can treat it as a timeless reading. I am in a series of fairy oracle decks, and here we have the Fairy Oracle by Arthur Rackham, or artwork by Arthur Rackham. And Jamie Elford, I guess, put this together. I love Arthur Rackham's art. Very sweet. Very, I don't know how to explain it. It's like whimsical. Let's look a little review a little bit. There you go. All right, so let's give it. There's another artist out there that I was thinking of designing my own oracle. She's sort of a fairy artist as well, thinking about that. So yeah, I like to collect specific fairy art. Let's give it a good shuffle, and then we'll get 3 cards from the middle. I mean, there's lots of artists out there that do fairy decks, but I'm talking about like the older, I like a little bit older ones, the ones that I would be allowed to use their art. All right, let's see what we have. We have 26. I'll tell you what that one is. It's not a problem, but these cards have names. So you just have to go look the names up. Interesting fairy on a high wire with a little bug behind her. Oh, and a spider web below. And then we have number 3. It's kind of spiritual, a little ghouly maybe. Looks a little Halloween-y. And we have 24, which is a really good one, and it's my favorite number. 24 reduces down to 6, which is a love number. Okay, so you guys stick around to find out the titles of all of these and what they mean. By the way, this is a Los Scarabeo deck too, and it is in multiple languages, so the book comes in many languages, is what I'm saying. All right, and this card number 26 is Balance. A fairy gently dances across the strand of a spider's web. An insect kneels behind her. A spider plays on a cello off to the right of the web, and beneath her appears a secondary web, a safe net to catch the fairy if she falls. So the meaning behind this is that life is full of moments where we're asked to balance ourselves. We balance between work and play, taking time for ourselves and being with friends, and the list goes on. And if you've drawn this card, then today is the day for finding balance on the rope of life. So uncover what is out of balance and what you need to set yourself straight again and keep going, or figure out what you need to keep on that that balanced energy for today. Number 3 is Night Watch. I knew it was ghostly figures or ghoulish. They float through the sky. They look down upon the land dwellers, moving silently among the rocks. This is the Night Watch, and they guard and protect you while you sleep. They see all. Maybe something happened overnight last night for you, or you're about to go to sleep after you watch this. Sometimes, depends on where you are. Sometimes you woke up in the middle of the night and you can't go to sleep, so you listen to my voice and it puts you to sleep. Ah, yes. Well, there are times where we don't feel secure and the feeling like the world may fall apart. Look to the Night Watch and know that despite what you're feeling, you are safe and you're secure, and they will protect you from the unknown. You have a close support system. I love that too. And there's all kinds of different cultural lore about sleeping and protector guides, and there's one that was interesting where they talk about 4 warriors, 4 soldiers, and I'm not sure what culture that is, but I remember my sister-in-law saying she woke up at night when she was on her honeymoon in Hawaii, and she saw this face really close to her face. And I think that was like a night watch watching her, one of the night watchmen, you know, the guards, the guardians, or something like that. Who knows? But I feel like there are like different, like one time I woke up and, or gently, like my eyes were drifting open, and it was when my little boy was sleeping next to me. And I saw a gargoyle sitting on him, like, but he was not like an unhappy, I mean, he wasn't like a threatening kind of figure. He was just sitting there like the thinker, just being, you know, guarding. And I just thought, this is very strange. So there's all kinds of protective energy. I feel like that spider web represents protective energy. And what's interesting is when the spider web comes out in my charms, I like to think of it as the dream catcher too. So it could be something like that too, a dream catcher. If you've had fitful or restless nights or strange dreams or whatever, remember that the dream catcher can catch all that negativity so it doesn't go into your day. And I feel like there's certain protectors and guides that can protect you. And you know what? The most beautiful guides of all, the angels. And when I was little, another childhood story, my mom had this music box from Hansel and Gretel. When at night I go to sleep, 14 angels watch do keep, and it's a song from Hansel and Gretel. It's kind of like a lullaby, and it's sung to rest assured that you have somebody protecting you while you're sleeping. There's one at your head, and one at your foot, and one at your left hand and your right hand, and so ever since I was little, I always thought I had 14 angels around me all the time. And yeah. And even if the little devils try to, the little imps and the little tricksters and troublemakers tries to squeeze through and penetrate that veil, you know you have all this beautiful protection around you. And so 24 is delight. A child chases a kite being pulled by a flight of swallows. The long tail spins and turns, and the child rushes from the left to the right in their attempt to grab a hold of it. They do not notice the rose bush jutting up from the ground behind them. Finding this, so when this card comes out, it's like a true moment of pleasure is a rare gift indeed, right? Delight reminds us to move toward what places a smile on our face. If you show up and smile, the world seems a lot brighter. No matter how dark the world appears, you can hold on to this one moment of joy. Let it spark the flames inside for more. So I feel like it's going to be it's going to be a morning you woke up and you feel kind of weird and groggy because of strange dreams. And then you just have to figure out how you're going to balance your day. Just go about your regular day. It's nothing too extreme happening, but I think this will be a day where you find some rare moments of joy, like really beautiful, like just be in the moment when it happens and just sit there as long as you possibly can. Like if it's a sunrise or if it's your baby's laughter or if whatever it could be, you know, children running, playing, a nice person on the freeway, you know, letting you get in front of them. Just like really savor that moment and send up a thank you, or thank you to them, a thank you to the universe. Those little things, the little things are really gonna shine today, and you're gonna feel really blessed. And I hope you have a lovely day. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.